What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Man, I really think I don't know what Boots is gonna do, but he need to get in the ring like ASAP. You know, it's amazing to me that it's all these big fights out here, and don't nobody really talk about him. And this kid is supposed to be the next guy. Man, I had 30 some fights already. He'll be 30 years old soon. I think he about 27 years old or something like that. And I really don't. It don't look like they making the moves to get in a position to fight none of these guys. Until he get until he get a buzz around his name, other than he look like the next guy coming. Ain't nothing gonna change. It's not gonna be no. It's not gonna be no real interest in these guys to fight him. Cause where's the money? Because it's come down to money when you're trying to talk about fighting Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence, Canelo, fighters of that status. They, you know, uh, it's not that they ain't gonna take their chance. They ain't gonna take it for small money, and they can't pay guys what they gonna want to make that fight because outside of the die-hard boxing fans, Boots has not established a name for himself because he not fighting enough. And I don't care who you fight. You need to be on TV, okay? You need to be out here fighting people, forcing the fans and everybody to call for a certain particular fight. And I understand he had management problems or something like that, but it don't really make no difference why you ain't in the ring. What matters is you ain't in there. And yeah, it would be a great fight with Boots and Crawford or Boots and Earl, but the demand ain't there because you ain't creating the demand, Boots. It's a lot of us that think that you really a good fighter, but I honestly believe in my heart of hearts, until a fighter is fighting the guys that's on their level, you really don't know exactly what you got. I don't care who the fighter is. Uh, before Earl and Crawford fought, a lot of people, you couldn't have told them that Crawford could have done that to him. Couldn't have, nobody would have believed you, but it happened. Regardless of how it happened, it did. Uh, Devin Haney, I heard him tell an interview in ESPN, he just couldn't believe somebody was that much better than him. Well, if you don't tighten your defense up, you're gonna be thinking that again because the steroid thing, whether he did or didn't, that is not why Devin Haney lost that fight. Not being responsible on defense is why he lost that fight. And unless he accept that, it's gonna happen again. If he keep looking for a excuse or a reason to say I didn't lose this fight, either it's gonna happen again or he gonna start ducking these dudes that can punch. It's gonna be one of the two. It really is. So you know, it ain't good to lie to yourself in boxing. Now, if he was on juice, yeah, that's messed up. But I watched Devin win 5 rounds in a row, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Soon as he got lazy on defense, he got clipped. That's what happened. And every time he got lazy on defense, you know, uh, Ryan Garcia started noticing when he jabbed, he dropped his hand. When he hooked, he bring it out and and leave the left side of the right side of his face exposed. And Ryan took advantage of it. That didn't have nothing to do with no steroids. That had something to do with not being responsible on defense. Floyd was telling his daddy that he could have told him stuff and got through the fight. One of the trainers that was in Devin Haney's corner said he wished he could have got up in the ring and he probably could have got Devin through that fight. Devin didn't have to lose that fight. I like Devin. I got a lot of respect for what him and his father did, but I don't got no bit. I don't feel like his resume. Uh, I don't think that the image that they try to put around him and his resume add up. It don't. And when you look at him when he fought Lomachenko, it like he was two divisions bigger. When he fought Regis Prograis, he like he was a welterweight instead of a 140 pounder. And Ryan Garcia noticed that, and he came in bigger than Devin Haney. That's what happened. Steroids or not, don't nobody want. I mean, I understand a lot of guys like Devin, but don't let that cloud your good judgment, because if he don't get that defense corrected and he getting that with Antoine Russell, Tank, Shakur, any of them, he gonna get clipped again. Y'all didn't see him trying to parry a jab and got caught with a hook. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with no steroids. Nothing to do with it. Ryan Garcia, everybody in that know anything about boxing know that his money punch is a left hook. What was Devin getting clipped with over and over again? A left hook. As simple as that. And all Devin gotta do is go tighten his defense up and he will be fine. Seriously. But if he don't pay attention to the fact that his defense is why he got done like that, it's going to happen again. That's the main thing I want y'all and him to get across, get in y'all head. Defensive responsibility, and he win that fight. Except the 12th round, and they might have made the first round even because Devin was winning the whole round until he got caught. So the 12th round is really the only round that Ryan won that he did knock Devin down in. Every other round that Devin did get knocked down in, he won the round. And I think they took a point for Ryan. So if he had just kept his defense right, he would either won or got a draw. He probably would have won because he wouldn't have been getting knocked down like that. He didn't have to get caught with them big hooks. It was him guessing instead of just being defensively responsible, trying to be pretty, doing that Floyd stuff. And you gotta be yourself and get them hands up so you ready for that hook when it come. And he left himself exposed too much. That's what I saw. That's what I saw, So I just keep seeing people talking about the steroid. I don't want to hear no more about that. And as far as Boots is concerned, he got to start getting in the ring fighting. And I don't care, he is going to have to find, I don't care if he got to go fight people in another country that can fight good. He need to be in the ring, building up the interest. He not fighting enough for people to be very, very interested in him fighting these dudes. You gotta come out here and have these fights so the money will be there. People not gonna put the type of money up people want and think it ain't gonna sell good on pay-per-view. And Boots ain't doing what it take to be known. I don't know why they so lackadaisical about fighting. Him and his dad. I like the laid back composure that they got, but I feel like that's what's holding him back. He need to be out here fighting. I can't remember the last time Boots fought. It's been at least a year, and I don't care why you ain't in the ring. The bottom line, you ain't in there, and you're not gonna get these big fights like that because you have not generated the interest in the fans to get it. Yeah, you got diehards that want to see it, but the everyday just boxing fan don't even really know Boots. And when they get a glimpse of him, he leave. He done left for so long, they done forgot. It's been some good fights the last 2 years. Earl and Devin, Canelo and Charlo, Benavidez. I forgot who Benavidez fought last year. I mean, it's been a lot of good fights, and he ain't in none of them. Devin and Ryan Garcia. It's been big fights with good buzz on him, and he need to be in the mix. And if he ain't gonna fight, then he need to be getting out here on these YouTube channels. He gotta do something to get people interested in him fighting these dudes. And you got to generate the interest for the money to be there. These dudes ain't gonna go in there and fight him for no chump change. You gonna have to pay top dollar. And they not gonna pay that if they think they can. These promoters not putting up that money and not getting it back. They ain't finna do that. They not finna spend out millions of dollars and ain't sure they finna make them some money too. They not finna do it, and you can't blame them for that. And some of that got to be on Boots and Boozy, and I like them. I got a lot of respect for them, but they got to get that boy in the ring. They got to get that boy some decent fights with some at least B-level fighters, so he can show resistance and different stuff. He got, he got to show that he ready for war. Yeah, he looked good, he looked flashy, but who he fought that could actually punch, who he fought that's actually a high B-level fighter, something that's right there close to going to get a title shot to who he fought like that. You gotta get him in the ring with some of these guys. Gotta get it. He got the belt now and he still ain't fighting. I don't know. I hope he got a fight coming soon, but I don't know nothing about it. And Bud already signed to fight somebody else, so that ship to sail for now. What you gonna do? Just you can't. Weight broke the bridge. Weight broke the bridge. I think they need to get that boy in the ring, and if he gonna fight these scrubs, then he need to get 3-4 of them a year. If he gonna fight these scrubs, then you gonna have to give him 3-4 of them a year. He has got to build some interest in the fans, and I don't see that he's doing that. It seemed like he was trying to get started when he fought the last dude. He was a pretty good fighter, punched pretty good. Matter of fact, that dude was a big puncher, and he was on his way. And then whatever went down, boom, he disappeared. You're not gonna get no fight with Crawford them like that. Even if it ain't nobody out here to fight, there's always somebody to fight, Boots. Just like it's somebody for you to fight, you need to get your ass in the ring with him, so we can get to see you and start chatting it up. But we ain't even got nothing to really talk up now but real old fights against dudes that ain't really known. That's not gonna get you nowhere. I'm sorry. Look what's happening now. So I mean, I would love to see Boots, get on the big stage, but some of this on him. You got to be out here fighting more. If you ain't gonna fight nobody but if you gonna fight these weak dudes, then you need to get you about 2-3 of them a year. Real talk, you got to get out here and build that interest, or you not gonna get these fights. And it's not that they don't want to fight you; they not fighting, and that money ain't right. Point blank period. These guys that been in the game for a long time, they not doing this to prove nothing. They to prove what they gotta prove. They fighting for money now, top dollar. And if you don't put yourself in a top dollar position, you're not gonna get these fights. Like Fondora went out there and fought Tim Tszyu on short notice. You got to get some kind of way to get in this mix. I don't know what you got to do, but you definitely got to. You can't do it not at being in the ring. And I really hope somehow we can get Boots to get out here and start fighting. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like or subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.